Referee today is Thomas Kirk, and there'll be something reassuringly old-fashioned about the colours on view. It will indeed be blue against red. So Wrexham with just a point so far, 2-1 defeat at Southampton, a game in which they led. Then they were beaten by West Brom, and then that draw against Sheffield Wednesday. Far from the perfect start for Parkinson and his Wrexham team. Let's take a look though at the Millwall side. Alex Neil names a team which shows one change from the 1-0 win at Sheffield United last weekend. Edomo Emakhu comes into the midfield in place of the unavailable Casper De Norre. Massimo Luongo broke his goal-scoring duck for his new club in the EFL Cup in midweek. He'll hope to build on that certainly, but the Millwall front two of Coburn and Ivanovic are still waiting for their first goals of the campaign. They get another chance here. Phil Parkinson makes 3 alterations from a very different experience against the Sheffield club last week. His team threw away a 2-goal lead against Wednesday. One change comes in the back three, where Callum Doyle gets a first start in place of Lewis Brunt. Libby Kakachi's in for James McLean on the left-hand side of midfield. And after his excellent midweek display in the EFL Cup, Ryan Hardy gets a start up front in place of Nathan Broadhead. He's taken them this far. Can he take them further? If things continue to go in the way they have, that will be one question that will be asked about Phil Parkinson.
The video links applause dedicated to Tim Sells, who tragically lost his life recently at the age of 47. Tim was a dedicated member of the Millwall Community Trust team, and his passion for nurturing players and people will long leave its impact in our community. The applause will start and end on the referee's whistle. Rest in peace, Tim.
Well, we start here with a minute's applause to put things in context. Tim Sells, who did so much good work with Millwall and the community around the club. They say goodbye to him. Our thoughts to all of his family, of course. So we're ready to get things underway. Millwall looking for a 3rd consecutive win in all competitions here. Massimo Luongo could be a big part of that. Hardy gets his chance for Wrexham. Can they just ignite their campaign early on here? Plenty of questions to be answered here. Finally, Thomas Kirk gives us the sign, and Wrexham in the red kick from left to right and get things underway at the Den. Parkinson with players out. Windass not available today. The likes of Rathbone and Cannon. Jay Rodriguez also absent. Millwall have waved goodbye to Japhet Tanganga. Gone to Sheffield United, but they welcomed Caleb Taylor from West Brom, who's on the bench today. It's a pretty good replacement there, but there's the captain, Jake Cooper, very much one of the men in possession of those centre-half berths. There's Coburn. Got plenty of players who could make things happen, Alex Neil. Likes of Kamil Negli, Ivanovic and Coburn, Luongo. Some real ability in the final third, which they haven't always had. Good touch there by Negli. Just upended there. There's Coburn. It'll be Ryan Leonard to take the free kick. Leonard floating it in towards that far post. Here's Zach Sturge. Just for a moment you wondered if that had a chance. There is Alex Neil. Famously started so young as a player coach at Hamilton in Scotland, got them promoted and then never really looked back, took Norwich to the Premier League. Good solid jobs elsewhere. But a sense that he might be about to start achieving again. That's long downfield, and it was there for Hardy to chase, but just runs away from him. Looks a good pick-up for them from Plymouth Argyle, Ryan Hardy. Famously scored the winner against Liverpool in the FA Cup, but added plenty more than that. Well, that was a touch late from Luongo, but didn't make full contact. Here's Imaku. Chance for him to run at them. Tries to create an angle and then wildly wide from Edomo Imaku. As you can see, Millwall unbeaten in their last 6 against Wrexham. First meeting here with them in 25 years. Now Jake Cooper. There's Kramer. Slight misjudgment there, but Kakachi able to hammer it away. Another who looks a good pickup from Empoli in Italy, the New Zealander. Here goes Hardy, who's done really well. And was he fouled by Cooper? Referee says no. Good recovery challenge from Jake Cooper. Yeah, just ran into trouble. I think it's a good decision. So Sturge just told to take this free kick from where the challenge actually happened. Plenty of injuries for Alex Neil to contend with as well in the early part of the season. Goalkeeper Jensen, Danny McNamara, Alfie Doughty, Femi Aziz, Billy Mitchell, Corley Langstaff, all unavailable. Here's Luongo. Millwall actually drew 19 games last season. Only Preston drew more, but they are on this strange run. No draw in their last 16. They've won 10 and lost 6 of those, so it's a good run of form either side of the summer. Forward by Longman, and now Matty James, and Longman here in support. Short by Stephen Bender. Well, I was going to say standing in for Jensen, but having arrived on loan from Fulham, started every game. He may almost de facto become the new number 1. There's Longman. Connor Cody teeing it up for Danny Ward to hammer away. Wrexham-born Danny Ward. New signing from Leicester City this season. There is Libby Kakachi. Struggling with injury himself, so happy to making his second start of the campaign here. Now Ryan Leonard to take the throw. Aimed in towards that near post, and Coburn with the miscue. Here's Imaku. Sturge there in support. Sturge with the surge here to fire it across. The shot was just dragged a touch by Negley. Now Sturge. Cleared away by Dobson. Hardy started really well here. First start for him today after a couple of substitute appearances. There's O'Brien. And back now with Dobson. Just wants to spin it wide for Kakachi. Options available. This is better from Wrexham. It's been a lively start, this. That was the touch on, and yeah, Coburn, he's so tall, isn't he? So long, just couldn't quite adjust his body there. Hammered away by Ward. Here's Bender, and previous loan at Swansea City, the German. Here's Coburn. It's going to be a very good focal point for them. Josh Coburn, now having completed his transfer from Middlesbrough, previously been on loan. Kramer. Here's Cooper. Now Sturge. In Maku. Beautifully done for Coburn. He needed a target centrally, or he needed to take it himself. He did neither. He looked up, and when he saw there wasn't support, he might have gone for goal himself. It was a good opening, that. I suppose the angle was tight, but there was no one there. Kakachi able to cover. Just overhit that, slid forward, and comfortable for Bender. There's Sturge. Goals flying in elsewhere. Ivanovic, club record signing from Vojvodina, yet to score in this campaign, 12 goals last season. Coburn. Fizzed in there with real pace and purpose for Imaku. And he's back to make the challenge. Hardy has done a lot of battling on his own at the moment. Here's Tristan Kramer. Get the impression that Alex Neil now has the Millwall side he always wanted. 13 wins in 26 in charge, still very much at the start of his reign, but he's got them playing now. Coburn, I think, one of the pieces in that jigsaw, just shoved in the back by Cleworth. Sturge to take this free kick. Five wins in their last 6 home games, Millwall, just that hiccup against Borough. Kramer with a little hitched volley there. And that's going to bounce beyond Edomo Emakhu. Cooper had stayed forward, always a goal-scoring threat. 3 goals in that last campaign. It's often more than that from Jake Cooper, the former Reading man. New signing from Ipswich, Massimo Luongo. Sturge. It's a bit too much in that challenge from Luongo. Arm there, and then shoulder and a little bit of left thigh as well. Enough to bring the player down. Still no real chances of note, but it's been a lively enough opening to the game. Wrexham looking to build into their season a bit. Millwall looking to stay on a good run. Promising so far from Phil Parkinson's side. Here's Longman with the cross. And back there, defending was Luongo. Australian always covers plenty of ground. There's O'Brien. Spent money on O'Brien in the summer. Nathan Broadhead too. Bigger budget than the one at this man's disposal. Luongo arrived, Alfie Doughty, who's injured, Coburn permanently. Zach Sturge the same from Chelsea. And some familiar names on their way from Millwall, the likes of Wallace and Honeyman. Zian Fleming had already gone mid-season. George Saville on his way. And that's given away. And Kundle wanted a bit too much time on the ball there. Long and early and accurately, and the goalkeeper struggling, Bender. Moore just wasn't able to control. Had he been able to, Wrexham could well have the advantage here. Just wanted a bit too much time on the ball there. Matty James. There's Doyle. Doyle looks a good signing from Manchester City. He's really impressive in his various loan spells with Sunderland and Coventry and Leicester and Norwich. It's nice to see him sort of get a chance to settle at an ambitious club. Good movement again from Hardy, but it was well defended. Coburn couldn't make it stick. Dobson. Here's Longman. Cody. Got a little nick on the way through. Ten goals last season for Brian Hardy at Plymouth. May not have looked the flashiest signing for Wrexham, but up there with the better ones. And what a journey it's been for those supporters since the much publicised takeover. Their Hollywood moment. Coburn wrestled to the ground. Referee says there's nothing in it. It's Callum Doyle. Let's have a look. Who initiates the contact? It's Doyle actually, but Coburn has a hold of him. Sturge. Cooper. Sturge. Goals seemingly flying in everywhere else, or, well, in plenty of other places anyway. There's Kramer. Millwall away against Charlton next. Return of that particular local derby after Charlton's promotion at Wembley. Great running here from Umaku. Is he going to go all the way? No, just ran out of room. But that's what he can do. Over 1,000 games in management now for Phil Parkinson. Won 6 promotions. So far the job very well done with Wrexham. Comes with pressure though every season. He's dealt with it well so far. And he's been very well supported in the boardroom too. To think they're one promotion away from the Premier League is quite remarkable. That particular ambition seemed almost silly when Messrs Reynolds and McElhenney took over. It's only February 2021. It's been quite a rise. Yeah, that's a foul. That was late. A little bit of a late dig there. Kiefer Moore felt that. Let's have a look at this. How deliberate's this? No. He's trying to win the ball, isn't he, Cundall? Just felt like there was a follow-through initially, but I don't think there was. Cleworth, back from Dobson. Swept forward by Max Cleworth. And here's Sturge. Now Cooper. Neil's getting frustrated there. Two very combative managers, as they were as players. A very expectant set of home fans, not to mention the travelling ones from Wrexham. Still no shot on goal, really. Sturge beaten to it there by Longman. Pretty cynical tug of the shirt there. Cundall stopped in his tracks. Millwall trying to get going. Coburn. Here's O'Brien. Referee allows that to go. This might be something for the home side. Luongo to play it in. Coburn was left isolated there. There's Negley. Sturge. Oh, lovely pass from Imaku for Sturge to roll it across. Only half a touch from Coburn, and Luongo slices it well wide. Their best moments of the game. It was good defending from Cody. And that was poor from a player who scored in midweek. Coburn. And Moore bundled over. For 5 shots to none, but again without a shot on target, and Wrexham with only 1 touch in their opponent's penalty area at the moment. It tells you a lot, doesn't it? Here's Massimo Luongo. Sturridge did well to hurdle that challenge. Here's Luongo. Only Coburn in front of him, though. Hardy certainly looks the man most likely for Wrexham. Longman, deflected behind. That'll be a Wrexham corner. Swung in deep. Important defensive header. Now maybe they can counter. They've offered so little. Millwall quite effectively closed down, and I think the same thing's going to be true here. Imaku just not able to get possession. Two sides fairly effectively cancelling each other out at the moment, and neither really wanting to take a risk. Here's Cooper. Sturridge. Kramer. Kundal now. Negley. Here's Zach Sturridge. Edomo Imaku now. That's a better ball in, and there's their best chance so far by a country mile. Ivanovic stealing in, no one picked him up. Created that separation and then couldn't make the most of it. What a chance that is. Neil knows what a big moment that could turn out to be. Imaku, Coburn to one side, he wanted to go on his own. Can understand why, but the better option, I think, was to play the pass. Oh, crunching challenge that left a bit on the player as well. Cleworth still down. Referee needs to be a bit stronger there. Player down, but shouldn't be treated like that, as if it's a cooling break. Well, it's been keenly combative, but at the moment it's a game that rather passes you by. I just think as they go on, though, these are matches that can loom so large at the end of a season. If you can get a win from a game like this, super tight, not full of goals, a question of taking your chances, and it can be a massive 3 points at the end of the season. That looked high and a bit late. Referee has to stay on top of this. It's Lewis O'Brien. Cooper going in, and yeah, O'Brien could have pulled out of that challenge. Sturge. There's Cooper. Excellent from Kramer, brings the ball out so well. Behind for a goal kick. Came back off Negley in the end. Here's the one go. Again, Typical Luongo challenge, going in with both feet, going in low, but I think you have to be careful when you tackle like this. Sometimes can look worse than it is. He's lucky if he doesn't get a card there. Sturge. Kundal. There's Luongo. Kundal. Now Sturge. Here's Imaku. Promising here for Millwall, but well read by Cleworth as he cleared it away. Kramer brought it out that time and rather lost control. He does have a buccaneering style, though, that's fun to watch. He's formerly at Brentford and a couple of loans from there with the likes of Bristol Rovers and Exeter. In towards that near post, great touch on from Hardy. Moore not able to get on the end of anything. Hardy deserved a bit better here. Should Moore have been gambling a touch more, or was it beyond him anyway? Wasn't in a great area, was he? Just one added minute at the end of what's been an underwhelming first half. Game of very, very few moments. The best chance by a million miles, the one that fell to Mihailo Ivanovic for Millwall. Nodded wide, although it was awkward for him. That should just about do it. Neither side creating much, neither side cracking really. And that's why it's predictably goalless. Millwall with slightly the better of it, but not by much. The biggest chance, the one that fell to Ivanovic. Coburn had struggled to control an earlier opportunity, but Ivanovic the one who nodded wide when he might have done better. Hardy has played well and led the line well for Wrexham, but they've offered little in front of goal. Feels like a better performance, though, from Phil Parkinson's side, and I suspect he'll be the happier manager here. But half-time at the Den in southeast London. It's Millwall 0, Wrexham 0. Got plenty of quality, both sides in the final third, but neither able to make it count so far. So Luke Cundle will get things back underway here for Alex Neil's Millwall side. Goalless at half-time. Can either side break this deadlock? It's just going to require more than a touch of quality in the final third, because both sides have defended well, closed down space well. Made life difficult for the other. So Callum Doyle on full debut in the league anyway, to make a throw towards Moore. Now then, maybe a touch of space here for Ivanovic, trying to find his strike partner Coburn. Here's Sturge. Cundle. Turning circle there of Cooper was considerable. Here's Luongo. Now Cundle, a bit more positive this. Negley has been very quiet so far. Now Leonard to tease that in towards Coburn. Positive start here, nearly paying dividends. Sturge with a terrific run. Deflected through and pushed away by Danny Ward. Better from Millwall in the opening couple of minutes of the second half here. Much better. There's the chance, he just couldn't wrap his foot around it. It's good though at getting into those positions, Sturge, and it was a good pick by Cundle as well. Bit of noise around the den. Imaku to take the corner. Didn't get the touch on that it probably deserved. Here's Longman. Well, coming together there, referee with a shake of the head. Hardy looked hopefully at him. It would have been a big decision to make, wouldn't it? Kramer. Cooper. Hardy running in behind, just a touch there, a tiny touch from Cooper was massive. Just took it away from Hardy. Cody. It's behind for a goal kick. Long throw in towards that near post. Much better this from the home side. Did well to chase that across Kramer, but nodded behind. Imaku to take. It's done well, Imaku, to open up the space, and then leaning back, fires over. Here's Imaku. Now Coburn. Ryan Leonard to take the free kick here then. Headed on by Cooper, and then won by Coburn in the overhead just over. What a goal that would have been. Great attempt from Ivanovic. Long towards Kiefer Moore. There's Luongo. Coburn now. It's been a really bright start from his side. Forward towards Sturge, but it was well defended that. Here's Doyle. Kakachi. Really good crunching challenge. Lewis O'Brien trying to get free. Leonard it was who got across to deny him. And that's only half away. Goalkeeper's come for that and didn't get there! And it's diverted in! Kiefer Moore wins it! And Kiefer Moore puts Wrexham in front! Bender came for it and didn't get there! Almost happened in slow motion. Bender still down, but Wrexham have the lead. He just didn't get there. There's no foul. Moore's hanging in the air. Big misjudgment by Bender. Could do without Moore having something to say to him like that. But Wrexham in front. Bang on the nose for Moore. Now 4 goals in 3 for him. And in the end, it was so simple. Just when Millwall had started well, they pay the price at the other end. There's no complaint from Bender. He knows he misjudged it. Still down, still trying to stem the flow of blood to Kiefer Moore's nose. Kundal to get things back underway. Millwall can't quite believe this, I don't think. Cooper. Now Luongo. Kramer. Here's Leonard. Millwall looking for an instantaneous response as we head into the final half hour. Leonard's long throw. Zach Sturge. Millwall have won 7 of their last 10 either side of the summer. They're on this excellent run under Alex Neil. Will it come to an end today, I wonder? Kiefer Moore's goal at the moment says it will. Cooper. Now Kramer. Here's Camille Negli. That's a better touch, and free kick right on the edge. Cleverly done by Ivanovic, and it'll be a yellow card as well. Yellow card for Doyle. Yeah, he is grabbing a hold of Ivanovic, no question. So free kick for Millwall, right on the edge of the area. Nelly to one side, Ivanovic to the other. Ivanovic tried to go narrow side. Back in from Negli, and then the header is going to bounce wide. Sturge. Here's Kramer. Now Leonard. It's going to be a Millwall throw. Ryan Leonard across to take. Maku to challenge at the far post. There's Kundle. Good pace again from Maku, and behind for a Millwall corner. Referee just wants a word here. Leonard and Kakachi, the two who got a talking to. That travels beyond everyone. If Wrexham could snatch a second here, then they really would be in business. Away though by Cooper. Looking to play smartly on the counter now, Wrexham. Away by Sturge. Cleared by Cooper. Coburn lent into there. Final quarter of the game, Wrexham with this goal advantage given them by Kiefer Moore. Lewis O'Brien across to take. Oh, what a good game he's had. First start for his new club for Ryan Hardy. And he's led the line expertly. And Sam Smith, a quality replacement as well. Going to come on for the last 20 minutes or so. Short from O'Brien. He's there. He wants to play it back to him, and now O'Brien carves that in towards the near post. Sturge. Here's Longman. James. Negley bursting away here. There's Doyle. Here's Massimo Luongo. And that's just over hit, and Millwall are starting to get a little bit frustrated here. So round of applause for Zach Sturge, who makes way. Joe Bryan, just like for like at left back to replace him. Good competition at left back, those two. So Callum Doyle to take the throw. Now it might open up, and just never got hold of it. Race Bangura Williams yet to score a senior goal, one of those to come on here, along with Bryan. Former Tooting and Mitcham man. Played a couple of times in the EFL Cup this season. In behind they go, and it's dragged just across goal by Mihailo Ivanovic, but they recycle it here intelligently, and it's slammed just wide by Emakhu. They went to sleep there, Wrexham, and Emakhu nearly made them pay. Clever ball initially into the channel for Ivanovic. And this was recycled expertly, and that wasn't far away. Leonard. Bangura Williams. Been their biggest threat, Emakhu down that left-hand side. 15 minutes remain, Wrexham still in front thanks to Kiefer Moore's goal. See James McLean about to come on here. Doyle is going to make way. I suspect the yellow card has something to do with that. See Lewis Brunt on as well, the like-for-like replacement for him. Kakanchi also makes way. Bangura Williams. The whistles and boos follow James McLean everywhere. Smith trying to win that and trying to hold it up. Just pulled over as he tried to control. It's been a frustrating afternoon for Millwall. They've been mugged a bit here, haven't they? Had much of the play, particularly in the second half. Just that one misjudgment by the goalkeeper, Bender. Fine header by Kiefer Moore under pressure, and that right now is the difference. Remember, Wrexham, though, have thrown away leads this season, notably last week when they were 2-0 up. Opening match day against Southampton as well. Kramer. Kramer hooks it back over his shoulder. Here's Bangura Williams. Imaku. Trying to weave his way through, Imaku. Here's Luongo. Yeah, that's a cynical foul. It's going to be a yellow card. Has to be. Reece Bangura Williams goes into the book. Millwall starting to run out of time. Debut for Caleb Taylor, the new arrival from West Bromwich Albion.
Replacing 19, Josh Coburn, number 7, Kevin Nisbet.
Kevin Nisbet on as well here for Josh Coburn. Here's Taylor. Now Kramer. Foul by Lewis Brunt. Millwall appealing for a penalty, referee not interested. Cooper, the player who felt he was hauled over. And now Wrexham look to counter, terrific challenge. Clean win of the ball there, now Kramer. Kramer chasing back and Bangura Williams doing a good job too. Foul by Brunt. Looking for a late surge here, Millwall. Through towards Nisbet, but it's going to run away or behind for a corner. Great pressure from him. Connor Cody gave the corner away when he didn't need to here. It's all because of Nisbet. In from Imaku. Cooper there again. Smith. O'Brien. Dobson. Here's O'Brien. Moore, the goal scorer. Wrexham at the moment heading for their first league win of the season. Cleworth. The outstanding Imaku emerging with it. The home fans think there's a little bit of time wasting here. Still time. Bangura Williams, Kramer ran outside him. Now Luongo to pick out the Frenchman. Again, Cooper felt he was fouled. Now Wrexham on the counter, looking dangerous, desperately trying to hold his run was O'Brien. In the end, they go the other way for Smith. And it was the wrong pass. And then Moore with the chance, after it finally did reach O'Brien. Kundle. Here's Imaku. Great turn from him. Heading for the final couple of minutes. Wrexham had the chance to seal it at one end. Again, Moore wasn't particularly alive to the possibilities there, as Kramer sweeps that deep towards Imaku.
Wrexham's full substitution, replacing 47 Ryan Norman, number 24, Dan Skinner.
Dan Scarr on for Wrexham. Dan Kelly for Millwall. Scottson making his second substitute appearance of the season.
Millwall's substitution, replacing 25 Luke Kundle, number 16 Daniel Kelly.
Imaku. Now Kramer. 7 added minutes here at Millwall. Still time for the home team. Race Bangura Williams. Here's Imaku. Another high quality ball in. Kramer to curve it back in and headed behind for a corner. Luongo was there, Cody down, holding his head. So Imaku, who's been Millwall's outstanding player, across to take this corner. All sorts going on in there. He was desperately looking for the touch on, and it wasn't quite there. Here goes Imaku. Punch forward by Luongo. Goalkeeper comes a long way and loses it. And what a chance! Nisbet with a golden chance. Ward is down, but it would have stood all right. Ward came and misjudged it, rather like Bender at the other end. But Nisbet has to score and wasn't able to hit the target. He and Cooper got in each other's way to an extent, but still he should score. And still, Danny Ward is down, holding his rib, I think. Arthur Okonkwo will be warming up here. Wrexham have made 5 changes here. No, it is 4. It is 4, as I had written down. I was getting some duff information. So Danny Ward's still down, still in serious pain. I think he's broken a rib, judging from where he was caught and from that reaction, because he's in agony. Millwall fans frustrated that Nisbet blazed over. You can see Okonkwo's getting ready down there. He's certainly going to come on here for Ward, the #1 from last season. And that 7 minutes will extend beyond 10 and 11 now. Well, the important thing is that the goalkeeper is stabilised here and that they move him in the best way possible. Medical staff in charge of that. Okonkwo still waiting to come on. That will be the change. And Okonkwo probably knows as well, if Ward has broken a rib, that he will have a run of games now, the former Arsenal youth player. Wrexham still in front here. Yeah, they've brought a different kind of stretcher now, which makes a lot of sense. Less pressure on those ribs. I was going to say it's taken a while for them to get a ball so he can get himself nicely warmed up. So now we're beyond the 7 added minutes and all the focus is on Danny Ward. Can't believe it took them 4 or 5 minutes to get a ball out so Okonkwo could get warm like this. It's funny, isn't it, with all the over-planning that seems to go on with football these days, the endless tablets and so on and so forth, some of the more logical things get forgotten. Of course, our main concern here is that Danny Ward's okay. Well, this is always horrible when you watch a player in so much pain. See Dobson taking on an energy gel there. It's hard for players. Got to make sure they try and stay warm. So still Wrexham leading as we head into the 10th minute of added time. The reason for the big delay, it was already 7 added minutes, but Danny Ward, the Wrexham goalkeeper, is seriously injured here. They still haven't moved him up and onto the stretcher. I think we were about 2 minutes, 3 minutes into the added time. We're going to go up and away and beyond 15, 16 minutes, I think, here, if not more. See, now they're trying to slide those plastic struts into position so they can move Danny Ward safely here. The minimum of disruption to his condition. Well, they've done a good job here, a very careful job. Now the stretcher will come round as they try and lift Danny Ward. See the players trying to stay warm all around. It was an unfortunate collision. See Phil Parkinson raging at the fourth official about why it wasn't a free kick to Wrexham. The challenge on Ward, I think the referee's probably right. I think they both jumped together. There's the player whose goal separates them. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're having to watch this again. We shouldn't be showing this again. Especially multiple replays. My apologies for that. The goalkeeper is down seriously injured. That's the goal again. Well, you could hear the fans singing the name of Danny Ward, one of their own, Wrexham born. And of course, we all wish him well. They've done an impeccable job there. Now it's about finishing the job in terms of the footballing one. Well done to the medical staff. After Okonkwo is going to come on as they slowly take Danny Ward off. And here comes Okonkwo. ...33 starts last season, played both EFL Cup games in this campaign, so very much up to speed. Question is how long? Another 4 minutes potentially, I think, something like that. Still time for Millwall. Can they test this new goalkeeper? Here's Luongo. Through from Ivanovic, did really well. Still there's a threat here, Ivanovic once again. Now Kramer miscues. That was a chance. A chance to supply some quality. Just leaning back as he tries to cross. Conquo to clear. Kiefer Moore's going to go into the book for something he said to the ball boy, I think. Not been Kiefer Moore's class this afternoon after his goading of the goalkeeper as well when he scored, but he'll get the headlines, of course. Nice ball threaded through to seal the win. Lewis O'Brien. Wrexham now certainly have their first win of this campaign. First Moore, and then in the 19th minute of added time, O'Brien. Millwall had slightly overcommitted. Excellent ball from McLean, and it's a very good finish, that. They're going to enjoy their journey home, those Wrexham fans. Super finish, the more you see it. One of the big money summer signings gets the job done. Now objects on the pitch. All very unfortunate at the end here. We're moving into the 21st minute of added time now at the Den. Bangura Williams. Useful cross in and pulled back, and super save Okonkwo. Millwall very nearly with an instant response here. What a good stop that was by the substitute goalkeeper. But then the hit is over. How big, by the way, does that Nisbet miss look now? That was still at 1-0. Fell here for Kelly, who was leaning back. Cleared by Okonkwo. Hooked back in by Kramer. We're in the 22nd minute of time added at the end of the game here. It's a good headed chance, and then this was another excellent opportunity. It's a fine save, you know. Did so well to get that hand down low. Well, that will do it, and Wrexham have the win. Their thoughts will turn to their goalkeeper, Danny Ward, carried off after what looked like a serious injury. The win sealed by Lewis O'Brien, the lead given them by Kiefer Moore. Both goals in the second half, the second of the 19 minutes into added time. Moore with that important opener, and Millwall, having started the second half well, were caught cold in the end by Phil Parkinson and his team. And it's Wrexham who pick up their first league win of the campaign, and it's Wrexham who take the 3 points here. See if they can build on that home game against QPR, then a trip to Norwich to come. Still a work in progress, but one at least that is going the right way. Alex Neil will start to worry about Millwall's home form at this rate. Finished in the end at the Den, Millwall 0, Wrexham 2.